Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. Marilyn Monroe in 1944, a brunette, years before she ever became famous. A stone shelter built into a sheer cliff in the Italian Dolomites, 9,000 feet up. More stone. 5. A spy. Remember these clunky old soda machine buttons? Classic Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Dr. Pepper. Back when the logos looked like this. Lennox Lewis defeated Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, and Vitaly Klitschko. He lost only twice in his career and avenged both. A glowing green aurora seen from the space station about 250 miles above Earth. This is Anne Blythe and Mildred Pierce, 1945. Oscar nominated at just 17. After the USSR collapsed, Lithuania's basketball team couldn't afford the 1992 Olympics. The Grateful Dead funded them and sent these tie-dye uniforms. They won bronze. Back in the 90s, this was high-tech data protection. A lock and key on your floppy disks. A diver lights up a 17th century ship resting on the Baltic Sea floor. The cold, low-salt water kept the wood almost perfectly preserved for centuries. Judy Garland with her daughter Liza Minnelli on TV, 1963. Retired engineer Tom Brown saved roughly 1,200 apple varieties from vanishing over 25 years. Michael Jackson's Bad next to Weird Al Yankovic's parody album Even Worse, both new in the record store, 1988. Robert Mitchum in The Night of the Hunter, 1955. His love and hate knuckle tattoos are now iconic. Inside this glowing, heart-shaped amber pendant is a tiny hidden portrait of Queen Elizabeth I, made over 400 years ago. Blondie's Debbie Harry in 1979, and again in 2025 at 80. Still effortlessly cool. The day Sweden switched from driving on the left to the right, 1967. A treasure hunter found this medieval gold and sapphire ring in Sherwood Forest, land of Robin Hood. A young couple sharing Sundays on their very first date. Australia, 1949. Astronaut Reed Wiseman captured this photo of Earth using only an iPhone during the Artemis II mission. Comedy legend Mel Brooks turns 100 years old. In 1974, Mary Wallace became the first woman to drive a bus for the Chicago Transit Authority. Remember the Kmart blue light special? When that light flashed on, shoppers rushed over for a surprise deal. This is the inside of a luxury Pullman train car from the 1890s. Pure Victorian elegance on rails. A young Keanu Reeves with his motorcycle helmet out in Los Angeles, 1993. A woman watches the waves below San Francisco's Grand Cliff House, 1900. Remember these? Dime-stored balsa gliders that cost just 10 cents and flew all afternoon. A dazzling silver disc with a spiral design, hammered by the Moshi civilization over 1,000 years ago. This Star Wars Yoda has stood in the same restaurant since 1999. The sign still reads, "Please don't touch, I'm fragile." Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, then and now. Married since 1947, one of history's longest royal marriages. A small-town drugstore counter in Boise, Idaho, 1958. Marilyn Monroe steps off the plane in London with her new husband, playwright Arthur Miller, 1956. Los Angeles, then and now. From a dusty frontier town to a glittering modern skyline. One of the most famous photos ever taken. A sailor whips a nurse into a kiss in Times Square, 1945. The wonderful actress Scarlett Johansson.